saying your name
Elwood Sims, SIMS.
and your company and your 10th Mountain Division unit?
Yeah, K Company, 87th Regiment, 3rd Battalion.
And the dates of service?
Well, I'm ashamed to say it. I was a short timer. I had 8 months in the States and 8 months in Italy.
And your dates were then 1943 to
44.
Okay. And your highest rank achieved?
PFC.
Tell me a little bit about your most memorable war experience. In a minute.
Let's wait for the birthday.
When you think about your experience in the 10th Mountain Division, what really stands out in your memory about the 10th Mountain Division?
Well, some of it isn't good, but I won't mention it because it brings names in.
Okay. What would you mention?
Well, I think my dad was pretty proud.
What was exceptional about the 10th Mountain Division, from your point of view?
Skiing, but I didn't get in on the training.
This fly likes you. When you came over to Italy, how was it? Tell me about coming over to Italy.
We came over on the Mount Vernon, West Point, I think it was, yeah, SS America. 10 days. We come over faster today.
Yeah. When the fighting began, tell me about what happened to you when the fighting began.
Well, the fighting of Mount Belvedere was the first for K Company, I think. And our company was put on battalion reserve, so we got to rest during the night while the rest of them were fighting, and we went up 11 o'clock in the morning so the Krauts could see us.
And what happened to you?
Nothing. I zigged when I should have, and they missed me.
Were you ever injured?
No. I was a scout, and that's the guy that gets to see the scenery first.
And since you were out front, what were you seeing?
Well,
Was it traumatic?
oh yeah, right.
What did you see when you were out front?
Well, Germans. About the first day out, our lieutenant was killed. And we had a sergeant. He got a battlefield commission to take over his place. But going up Belvedere, when we got up to the top, they give us orders to shoot at anything that moved because there weren't supposed to be anybody in front of you, but Germans. And this gentleman, I say, he was an officer. He was one of those guys that kind of chicken in the States, you know, trying to catch a poor PFC off guard or something. And he was out, he got up and went out in front of the troops, and somebody got him. right behind the head. So that's about the most dramatic thing. And the funny part about it was he was from our town. The paper come out, big headlines, you know, how he was so brave in front of his own troops.
Who do you think shot him?
I think he got it from the rear someplace. But and then farther up the line, near the end, I was climbing up this mountain to the monastery on top. Standing on top of here was a monk in a white robe, beard, black, gray beard. I thought it was the Lord himself.
By the time you saw him, were you ready for arrest?
No, we were on the move yet. That's about it. To Newport News from Naples.
Is there any story that you can think of that?
We were running up this plowed field, and we had the built-in pack, and he felt something warm going down his back. He thought sure that he was hit. Took off his jacket, and all it was oil from his rifle. That oil can was trickling down his fanny.
Do you remember his name? You know his name?
No. Well, then at the same time, a fellow, I don't know the names, but he was in our company. He was running up the hill beside me, and you know, you're running up. He got hit through there, and it come out here, and it didn't hit the two fingers in the middle.
That's a lucky shot. Is there anything else that you can think of that you might want to add?
No, they sent me over to pick up souvenirs.
And?
Did you get some?
Oh yeah. And the trouble is, at the end of the war, we were up out of Garda. We went up to a ski lodge out of Solda, and another fella and I walked up from Solda up to this ski hut, and we had to break a window to get in, of course. And over the fireplace was a big picture of Benito Mussolini in an oak frame. And if I was smart and thinking, I could have taken it out of the frame and rolled it. I'd have had a good souvenir. But I've got a German street banner about 4 by 10, and we live in the retirement home. And I told Mother, I says, come Flag Day, I'm going to drape it out the window. She says, over my dead body.
How about that time you said you were standing guard over a pile of captured rifles?
Oh, but bring somebody else in. No.
He's probably long gone.
No, I don't think so. He's still alive. Anyhow, our GIs, we went up to near the French border to send the Krauts back, and this colonel come up. He says, "Get those GIs out of there. They were rummaging for souvenirs." And excuse me. And he says, "Even if you have to shoot them." And then the GIs left, and about that time, this colonel bent down to the pile, and I had I shoved a shell in. I said, that means everybody, huh? Or there's nothing he could do with me because I had the orders. So I reminded him of it at Colorado Springs one day when we were down there. Oh, he says, I wasn't going to take anything. I says, I know you weren't.
Were you going to?
No, but he thought I would.
Before we go, I want to have a sign out.